Jeff over here at 7 Longbrow, looking back down the driveway, another quiet street. I've been through this home pretty extensively. Prior to shooting this, I'll try to be a little quicker. Plane going by, it's about as much noise as you'll get here, other than the birds chirping. This house, to me, needs considerably more work, but it's a better floor plan. I think it's certainly more universal with its openness, and the view is a lagoon to green. That always adds more value to a property. So come in here and I'll just sort of walk you through, but the natural light, this is east facing, so the sun will rise over you in the morning, totally opposite of the other home, and it'll set behind you. So you'll get to watch the sunrise on this big deck that looks right over the 16th green and the 17th tee box out there. That's hard to beat. Two things that improve land value more than anything are water and green views, not fairway views, but green views. All of this is an 82 build, but this was when the custom builders were really trying to take advantage of Hilton Head and its natural light by creating open floor plans. I would certainly, this is unique, but I would certainly replace the gold. But I do love the tabby chimney. That is a really unique design. The good news is on those ceilings, they've been scraped so they're smooth. It saves you a bunch of money there. Put some money into ceiling fans. The floor is fine. It looks like an original wood, and it's pretty much throughout other than this tile, which is also fine. Obviously, you're going to want to do wallpaper. But just like the other house, the integrity of the home, from what everything I can see, is solid. The kitchen is more open, a little larger than the other. All granite, so you might want to paint the cabinets and just put in some new appliances. But that's your view. Again, just a little bit more open, a little bit more universal. You could probably even take this out if that's, you've got that beam there, so that could be load bearing. You may not want to mess with it, and I don't think that you would need to mess with it. There's your old 1980s Hilton Head wet bar. Those were pretty common. Huge dining room. Again, the floors look great. What I see in here is stripping wallpaper, fresh paint, and bathroom redos. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Great half bath here. That looks like a quartz counter, so you wouldn't need to touch that other than just maybe paint the cabinets. Laundry area. Obviously no washer dryer going to come with this, but you got a utility closet there. The master is a little bit lower ceiling in here, and it needs to be scraped, so that's not that much money. Obviously, again, stripping wallpaper. I love this because you've got a little walkway from your bedroom that goes right over to your porch, which we'll see in just a sec. Now this is where you're going to need to probably put the most work in. So you walk in, you got the double sinks, that needs to be updated. Then you have this big tub. What I would do would be to demo that tub, take this toilet, which has a shower right next to it, move that toilet over here, close that in or privatize that a little bit. And then you've got this cavity here, which serves as like a linen closet, I'm guessing. So you could knock that out and then have this entire space. So you've got that and this space all for a large walk-in shower. Then you've got your closets over here. They're not ginormous, but adequate enough for a couple. That needs to be redone. And then your closet here, his and hers. And then I would, on this side, put your toilet here, because you've got the plumbing on this side, build a linen storage area. That's what I would do. Again, you're probably looking at, between the two bathrooms, 25, 30 grand. Paint is another, stripping and paint, another 10. This is a nice little foyer area here, mirrored. That was popular back in the 80s too. But the natural light this brings in, just as like an atrium. I've got to check on ages of roofs. The HVACs are all train systems, which are great. They've been maintained. They're 10 years old. There's 2 systems. This room needs to be scraped, so you got another couple grand there. I'll put together what I think would be a good reno estimate for this. This bathroom, you could redo that, or you could leave it alone. It's a Jack and Jill. I would certainly redo that, raise the counters up to get them more contemporary paint. Again, floors are fine, unless you just don't like that look. Scrape. But you do have decking that goes all the way around the house. And then let me run you up here real quick. This is pretty interesting here. That's just a closet. So this is almost like a spiral staircase, but it's built in rather than a standalone. And you have this, look at that. This could be a playroom for grandkids. You could put bunks up here. You could make this a man cave. You've got storage for toys, books, things like that. You could put a big TV on that wall, throw some bunk beds on that wall. This is just a cool space. Again, the ceilings are scraped, which is very critical. That is walk-in storage over there, pretty good space. This room is interesting. The water heater is exposed. That's a 2014. There's your air handler, 2010. And then you have all this. This could be like workout space. I would make a workout room out of this and just somehow figure out how to either move that or cover it up, obviously. But this would be a great exercise area. And then you just got a little storage in here. Really interesting house. I think we can get it for the right price for $24,000-$25,000, and you put $40,000 to $50,000 in it. I don't even think you would need to go to 50, but you could. You would have something special here. Keep this under 500, and you get wonderful return on your investment. Have great equity. And an incredible place to live. Let's walk out here and just show you how glorious that view is. So your lagoon runs all the way down. Your neighbor's footprint is way up here, so you'll never see them. They really set this house deep into this lot. So this deck wraps around, benching all the way. The deck looks to be in great shape. I haven't seen any noticeable wood rot on the house. The exterior paint looks good. Again, structural integrity looks great. Great screen porch. Nice and shaded here. That outdoor carpet. That does walk straight over to the master. Got a walkway there. Total privacy on each side. You do see a house across the water, but that's got nice coverage. You got this view. I'll run you over to the garage, and that should do it. Running low on battery, as you can see. Again, apples to apples, all things being equal, obviously the other house needs less work. Both could be lived in as they are right now, and you could do a little project at a time. But the upside to this house long term, with a little bit of TLC, is, I think, significantly higher. It's a better view, it's a better sun orientation. That's just kind of a storage area. That's a Big Daddy train system. I think it's just a more spectacular home. Well, let me just say that. but the upsides to both are pretty significant at this price point. Okay, that's it. I've gone longer than I thought. Thanks, Jeff.